Ratchet Mania, who said, from all of us on the couch, from all of us from the couch, the audience, and the community, good luck on the wrench only. We are all rooting for you. So we're about less than $4,000 away from that Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand showcase. And speaking of Left 4 Dead 2, it is now time for our next run of Summer Games Done Quick 2022. This is going to be a 4-player co-op main campaigns run of Left 4 Dead 2. We've got Eurus Patrick, we've got Acids, we've got RS Killer, and Waifu.
Apparently it's my game.
It's about to get charged. Ooh.
Are we on?
Yes, we are.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Hello.
You are live.
Hello.
What's up, everyone? Welcome. We're going to be doing Left 4 Dead 2 main campaigns co-op. I am Waifu, and I'm going to be playing the least important role. And if you guys will introduce yourselves down this way, your role and what...
I am RS Killer, and I'll be boosting, which is, I mean, you'll see, I guess. That's the best way to explain it.
I'm Acids. I'm basically the second lead. I'll mostly just be covering the boosts and then also going ahead on a couple of levels where it's otherwise impossible for Patrick to go through himself.
Yeah, I'm Eurus, and I'm gonna go ahead on most of the levels. I'm also gonna meow sometimes, but believe me, it's important to the speedrun.
All the way here from Poland.
Yep.
All the way. All right. Let's hope everything will work out first try.
Yeah.
First try. Easy.
So time is going to start when we gain control here.
Did you do the command?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
All right. The most important thing to know about this game is that it's very, very random. It's a super, super random game. Tons of random elements, random enemy spawns, random special infected spawns, random item spawns, random weapon spawns, and all those things are going to be really important for us to adapt to throughout the run here. The first map on Swamp Fever, we're going to be looking for a grenade launcher so that the booster can do his job, which is going to be to boost Patrick. And there is an event at the end of the first map that we need to skip. It's a 2-minute time save to skip it, and we need...
I'm gonna stop for a second because the time is gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yep.
That's true. I had to pick a low point.
So we're going to be looking for this grenade launcher so that we can skip this event. And it's really important that we're able to get one, but we don't know if there is going to be one or if there is, where it is going to be. So we're going to be splitting up, searching for clues like the gang does.
I don't have it.
Not here, and that means that hopefully it'll be on Patrick's screen. And if he gets it, he'll let us know.
Can you just warp us as soon as possible?
Yep. We good?
No.
No, I do not have it.
Warp me.
Okay. So we did not get a grenade launcher, which that's good. We need a boomer bile now. If we don't get a boomer bile...
I got one.
Okay. So they're going to attempt to do a boomer bile throwable boost across the gap here. If you're looking at either a Patrick's or Killer stream here.
Wait a second. Good.
Oh, yes!
Okay.
Such a weight off my shoulder.
Yeah, that was the scariest part of the entire run by far.
Get in the spot, Trent.
Yeah, there's a charger.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a plugin to guarantee that GL, but our programmer failed us.
Shout out to Mike.
Shut up, Mike.
Yeah, so if we didn't get that boost, then we would have had to just restart the level, basically. It would be faster to restart the level.
Time loss, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're doing right now is we're doing something called a Omni Warp, where there's a mechanic in this game called the idle, where if you are not playing the game, then the AI will take control.
Meow.
And that is why you will hear Patrick meowing a lot, because that is our call to warp to him. So what we did is Killer was idle because he has the grenade launcher. We need to save that for the next map. So he's away from the keyboard.
You don't have the grenade launcher in this run?
Oh, yeah. Well, normally you would have the grenade launcher.
Yeah,
Patrick, check the boat.
Yeah, he would have other things that we need. And so what happens is he is idle, and then once we go idle, there's no players nearby. And so that is going to cause him to teleport to the furthest, to the nearest player.
I'm prepping here. You can come.
Okay, and so this level is going to showcase bunny hopping a lot. This is a source game, like Half-Life and Portal and all those cool games. So there is strafe jumping and bunny hopping, but in this game, it's really, really hard.
Yeah, what?
It's really hard because
There.
you have to do the input perfectly, and you can't like spam inputs to do the jump. You have to time it perfectly. And they have the grenade launcher here, so you're gonna see the first boost of the run.
Looks like we weren't the only people crashing today.
The timing is pretty hard, and hopefully we'll get some hops afterwards. Nope, that's okay though. You're gonna see a lot of that. There's gonna be 2 of those on this map actually. This is a new strat that we actually just figured out in the practice room a couple days ago. So what we're doing now is, this is how most levels are gonna go. Patrick is running ahead, and he is basically doing a solo run, except for he has backup, and at certain points he's gonna call for us to warp, and we will warp to him and set up more boosts.
Idle. Yep.
So he calls meow, and that means that we warp. And we all go idle so that he can get another boost off. And ideally, he's able to keep his bunny hops, keep his speed with those bunny hops through the rest of the map. And there's a tank. There's a lot of random
I'm
stuff.
hunted. Let's vote actually. I'm gonna lose the gel though.
There's a lot of random stuff that we have to react to in this run. I popped out.
Just meow as soon as you guys.
Okay. There's a lot of random stuff that we have to react to, like tank spawns here, for example. So I might interrupt myself fairly often in the commentary. Okay, we're all there. That's good.
Someone did vote.
This is a good time for some donations.
Sure, yeah. We got a $25 donation from CamiCat86 who says, first time donating to SGDQ. Happy to be able to do so. Let's get more Left 4 Dead.
All right, so on this map, there's going to be 2 boosts here.
Unfortunately, we have no gel.
Oh, we have no GL because Killer died. So we're just going to run ahead solo.
Yeah, he needs to find the adrenaline. He's just not gonna.
Oh my gosh, if an expert.
Whoops.
So this is the part where we panic and everything goes wrong because it's Left 4 Dead, and that's how co-op works. But yeah, basically, Patrick's going to run this level like solo because we lost the grenade launcher to an unfortunate special infected grab.
And there, he tried to do a barrel skip and he missed it, so he just went for an easy backup.
Should we warp someone ahead to?
Yeah, probably.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, so this section has what's called a crescendo event on it. It's basically an event where you press a button and it causes a horde to spawn.
Oh, okay, we're
Oh, this is
I'm here.
So solo is very scary because if you get grabbed by special infecteds, you're basically screwed. Thankfully in co-op, the sections where you go solo, you can send people to help you. So Patrick was smoked there and there was basically nothing he could do. So we had to send Killer up ahead to save him.
Getting in the warp spot, by the way, so
Yep.
just call it.
Yep.
And of course there's another tank. This is going great.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is not a good one. But it's okay.
Yep.
This is a great time for a couple donations.
I'm good.
All right, we've got $50 from Anonymous who says, gotta see that Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand showcase. And we have another anonymous $25 donation that said, let's get that Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand showcase hype train. And we're less than $2,000 away from it.
No GL, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check the first spot.
So we have no grenade launcher, but there is one grenade launcher spawn on this map, so he's going to check that right away, and maybe we get it. If we do, it'll make the setup for this map a little bit easier. This is a map that's not like any of the maps we've done so far. This is a finale, and on finales, what normally happens is you have to call for rescue, and then you got to hold out in a location until rescue arrives. And when you're holding out, there's going to be 2 tank spawns and 2 horde spawns that happen. And we need to kill all of the enemies that spawn for the rescue to arrive.
Vote.
But that's kind of slow, so we're going to try to get into a specific spot called a god spot, which is basically an area where the nav meshing or the stuff that tells the common and special infecteds how to get to you doesn't work. And if you do that, then the commons and specials will just kind of stand around and despawn, and them despawning is faster than killing them manually in most instances. So right now, Patrick went ahead and we all downed ourselves so that he can start the finale, because if we're outside of the finale area but not downed, then he won't be able to start it, because it's like everyone needs to be inside the area in order for this to happen. So we all down ourselves by playing on expert, and then we vote back to easy, so hopefully Patrick doesn't die. And then he goes idle, and since
You a kit, Zach.
him being idle makes it so that the only human players are across the map, out of bounds from where we're supposed to be at the moment. And so after 6 seconds or so, he will automatically teleport to the nearest human player. So that means that we're all out of bounds, where the nav meshing is actually turned off. So the common and special infected won't really be able to get to us optimally, and that'll cause them to despawn, and hence speeding up the finale.
Did you check the second jail spawn?
We're going to try to get into some slightly better spots because we do have a defibrillator, and that means there's going to be a little bit of a skip we can do where we're going to go actually underneath the map and be able to get to the end of the level early. But right now we're waiting on the tank spawn. We just heard him spawn on Patrick's screen, and if you break the line of sight, then he'll die. And we got really lucky there. He died while running, which is a faster death animation and saves a little bit of time. So we're going to try to be doing a throwable boost from this low Ramada onto the roof because we want to get all up there. We only need to hit one of the people up there, but we don't want to use the bile because the bile will actually make the finale longer. Unfortunately, you missed that. We have a bite bomb as well for backup.
I'm throwing early.
Right.
Missed it as well. Do you want to do the bile?
Let's wait a second.
Yeah, let's wait for the timing.
Okay, I'm gonna do this a little bit sideways.
I need to find them all.
What angle should I do?
Just like,
Just straight up.
Oh,
go closer to the bush.
Just look at me. Like, look at me, please.
A little bit of a lead.
Oof, that's unfortunate. So we're not going to be able to get on the roof,
yeah.
and we won't be able to do defib skip either, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's unfortunate. So we're basically just going to be waiting here. So this is a great time for some donations.
We got a pretty good one here. We have, I'm apologize if I said his name wrong, YGG's Drasil, who donated $1,200. Wow. Says, my brother answered at $1,200 jokingly when I asked how much I should donate this year. This game means a lot to us both, and neither this donation nor MSF are a joke. Also, congrats to him for getting Expert Dark Carnival. Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So that's the second tank death. So we're going to head over to the end.
We're probably just going to molly it.
Okay, and get on the boat to get to the next level. So this is main campaigns, which means we're doing the main 5. The main 5 campaigns: Swamp Fever, Dead Center, Hard Rain, and Dark Carnival. And so the way we do that is once we get to the end of the level, we vote to switch maps, and we just need to make sure that we get the fade in to the next one. So we got the fade in for the boat rescuing us, which means we completed the level, and so we can vote to switch to the next map. And that's a lot faster than going to the menu and doing all that, especially having to skip the credits and stuff. So now we're on Hard Rain, and I mean, it's been going great so far, so that means obviously we're going to get best RNG and then do it perfectly. So me and Killer are going to jump off the map and idle right before we die, so we get the ability to spectate faster, and we're going to be looking for a grenade launcher and a defibrillator.
Defibrillators in the ambulance.
Yeah, we have a defibrillator in the ambulance, which is good. That means it's going to save a little bit of time, but I don't see...
I got jail second track.
Oh my god, of course. So we got...
Defib ambulance?
Yeah, defib's ambulance,
okay.
jail second track.
Yeah, so we got best RNG, which is awesome. Love to see it, except for that makes the second map really hard.
Yeah.
So with the way this run's going, that'll be really exciting. So what's going to happen is Patrick's going to run ahead, and Acids is going to grab the defibrillator and get into a stuck spot where he's going to warp to Patrick up ahead. And
Stuck immediately.
Patrick is going to grab that grenade launcher and try to save it for the next map, right? And so, scary. Since there is only 2 of us alive, he's going to suck warp immediately, so they all get together close and don't have to worry about anyone dying. And so what Acids did there is another type of warp, different from the idle warps we've been doing. He got a stuck warp, which means that he wedged himself in a quarter of the geometry where he is not able to move. And after 10 seconds, if you were stuck like that, then you will teleport to the nearest human player. And that's really, really useful because it means that you could teleport while everyone else is idle. So there's going to be a couple instances like that. So we're actually just going to focus for this map because this map is very hard, and we got the best RNG, so there's a ton of tricks on this level.
This shit'll help.
Trying to make some zombie soup. Hey, look out!
Boy,
Hey, I'm reloading.
Yeah, so you want to be looking at Killer's and Patrick's perspectives, which I believe are both right on top of each other. Yeah, this is the one where you have a little trouble with in practice, but it'll be
where
fine.
you all at?
I got backup.
Meow.
Just want to quietly jump in and say we have about $1,700
Okay.
left for that showcase.
You okay?
Yeah.
1,700 left.
I'm just gonna hide in the building for safety. It might take a little bit.
Don't die, please, Patrick.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna attempt full damage cancel, waifu idle. Meow. Let's see if it works.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so they're setting up this boost, and we don't have anyone to cover them because we're setting up for another trick that's going to skip the entirety of the next map. But first, we have one more boost we got to get here, and it's a really hard one because Patrick is going to try to do a fall damage cancel by doing like a slope bug. Nice.
Yeah, we're-
Let's go.
That was
Okay, you can warp.
extra votes up.
Go.
And now here's the big skip that's
Moving.
going to skip the
Moving.
next.
Patrick, you need to back up. Okay, I'm gonna go to the corner here. No. Ellis is 3.
Where'd you go?
He needs to walk all the way to the thing. Give him a sec.
Let's vote easy.
Okay.
I don't want to get ready. Someone F1?
Are we good?
Almost.
I'm putting the vote up. How's the vote yet?
I can make this with low HP, right?
I hope so. Looks like it, yeah.
Yep, alright. Alright, you can go.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice.
Yes.
Let's go, dude.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Another massive weight lifted off my
Yeah, okay. So that is the scariest map in the whole run. Sorry, it's impossible to explain it while doing it. Basically, the gimmick of this campaign is that you do the maps forward and then backwards and backtrack through them. And so what we did there is we actually set up to skip this entire map.
Oh, this is scary.
We faded?
I think we
Yeah, okay. Do it again.
No, I'm here.
do it.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Never seen that.
Yeah, never seen that before.
Did you get off?
Have a
by
bile.
Yeah.
The only bile.
Okay, so we did the skip. Woohoo! We also failed the skip. So this is a good time for some shit.
Shoot me again.
We can take the elevator back up.
This would be a good time for some donations.
Okay, we have $100 from IR Dewey, who says, so ready for waifu and crew to destroy Left 4 Dead 2?
Hands up.
Let's get that last stand showcase incentive. And a reminder, we are about $1,600 away, and the time, as you can see on your screen, is ticking. So let's make sure we get that final $1,600 in. We have $10 from Sassafras and Molasses, who says, can we start a $5 donation train for the Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand Showcase? 2 tickets, please. Choo choo.
Someone warp yet?
We have $10.
I warped it.
That's
We have
Back
10.
there, yeah, you can just back.
Sorry, go ahead. Go back.
We have $10 from Loki, who says, Loki and the company wishing the best of luck. Here's hoping for a good run. Watch out for those jockeys and have
Love you,
fun.
Loki.
Okay, so I'll explain basically what happened. So this campaign, like I was trying to say, you go forward and then backwards. As you can see here, this is the last map we did, except backwards. And so the level is actually in the same exact order with the geometry in the same places. And so what you can do is we warped acids into the wall at the beginning safe room, and then he killed me and then started to defibrillate me. And was stuck, so he was going to teleport after 10 seconds, and he started the defibrillation right near the end of the 10 seconds. And what that means is he warped back to Patrick, who was on the other side of the map at the ending safe room as he finished the defibrillator. And so what happened is I was revived out of bounds, basically, in the ending safe room of the next level. So when we loaded into the next level, I was there. But what happened was, there's a thing called an auto idle where sometimes the game will troll you and just make you go idle randomly, like after you've already loaded into the next map. It just so happened that there was a time frame where every human player was either idled or dead. And so that causes the game to fade out as if everyone's dead and restart the level. And super unfortunately, our fade for the safe room was slower than that fade out on the everyone being dead. So it warped me back to the safe room and we had to do the level again. So it's supposed to skip the whole level. Yeah, literally the worst case scenario, but it's the best possible RNG, so that's cool.
Hunter above you, Patrick. Okay. It's creeping. Should be fun.
Nice tricycle. Please don't die.
Yeah, very important part of the run.
Nice tricycle.
So we're heading into the last map of Hard Rain. Just doing a little bit of b-hopping here, and then we're going to be sitting in a god spot, which is basically what we were talking about before on Swamp Fever. The nav mesh doesn't work, so the enemies don't know how to get to us, and we're all just going to sit in it and basically wait for the finale to end. So it's a really good time for quite a lot of donations.
Okay, well, cut me off whenever you're ready. We have a $25 donation from Trex, who says, "Get your pills here." We have a $25 donation from Chris M. Yee, who says, "Let's get that last stand showcase." And we're about $1,645 away from that. So let's make sure we hit that. Make sure you're selecting that at the bottom of the donation page. We have $25 from Vercherin, who says, "Local Frenchman here. Come on, boys, you can do it for the tricycle. Let's unlock the Last Stand run to show the world what great campaign the Last Stand is. But first, let's read an honest review about it. How dare you remove my abilities to spam Rochelle Laugh and Death Scream? You ruined my fun. Also, final words, Coach Gaming." We have $150 from Yorolamore, who says, "Love to all. Great runs and runners. Great to see a crowd again. Everyone, don't forget to drink and stretch. Less than 3. Oh, and Left 4 Dead 2 incentive. Let's go." $50 from Kai, who says, "Throwing myself into donating here. Let's get that Last Stand showcase." $25 from Lunar Devil X, who says, "Another awesome GDQ. Here's to Doctors Without Borders helping people all over the world and looking forward to Left 4 Dead 2. And just an incentive update, we are about just $1,200 away now. We are getting closer and closer, but so is the clock. So make sure those donations get in sooner rather than later. $10 from Brandon, who says, "Can we get some hype for the Left 4 Dead 2 run?"
Hey, man.
Hype. Let's get that Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand showcase. P.S. All of you are cuties.
No, you.
Even me? My goodness. $10 from Trusty as Heck, who says, "Puns ahead. Let's keep smoking, hunting, and booming these tank games and charging to the finish line. Just don't step in the spit. Left 4 Dead 2 and GDQ for the win." We have $5 from Ellis, who says, "Did I ever tell you about the time me and my buddy Keith ran Left 4 Dead 2? Good luck, runners. Make sure to give the zombies no mercy. Don't get caught in the dead center of a horde. Leave a good blood harvest. And don't get stuck in some hard rain. May the grenade launcher and adrenaline RNG be in your favor. $5 to the Last Stand."
Thank you,
Yes. So we're going to be getting on the boat here, and that will be the end of Hard Rain. Thank God. And then we're going to be heading into Dark Carnival. And Dark Carnival is a cool map. The first map has the most potential for good bunny hops of any map in the entire game. And so that's going to put a lot of pressure on Patrick. Hopefully he hits some really nice hops here. Save a little bit of time. Yeah, and so that's basically what we're doing is for this next map. We're just going to...
It's going to be almost solo from Patrick.
Yep.
Just going to try to warp in a bile and adrenaline.
Yep.
Also, a fun fact: I had my headphones backwards. For
Nice.
Hey guys, can I have a second?
Very professional run from us so far.
I just,
But we still got,
got some things
what,
that
3
need
more
saying.
campaigns?
Yep.
And if we get that last stand, we'll get a 4th campaign. So we make up for it a little bit. This is honestly a good time for a couple more donations.
Whispering Oaks.
We have $100 from JC, who says, I set an alarm so I would be awake for this Left 4 Dead 2 run. I lost a lot of sleep to this game as a teenager, so it only makes sense that it would be playing late at GDQ. We have $15 from Uncultivated, who says, super unfortunate that co-op runs don't include a certain infamous fairground skip. If it did, surely you guys would do it, right? No, but really, good luck and no sewer chargers. We have $25 from Toctel, who said, or Tockley, who says, I want more Left 4 Dead. I am also sleepy, but priorities. Let's go to 2 million.
You guys need to be dead.
Well, I mean, he's got a sniper, I think.
Someone kill it.
Oh,
Just take a sniper, kill
I
it.
didn't realize he was on the hill. Sorry, I thought he was on the hill. Okay, you can keep going.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can keep going. We're just panicking, that's all.
Oh, no problem. We have $5 from Choco Muffin, who says, ever since this game first came out, me and my dad would play this together all the time. I had found speedruns of other games early on and loved the thought of beating a game super fast. After joining the speedrun community in March of last year, this game has put me through a lot. All of the dreadful RNG, Ellis telling his many wonderful stories of Keith and Jimmy Gibbs, the endless amount of bugs, special infected moments, and many runs lost in ways out of our control. All I can say is, thanks for the luck, killer.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chucky.
All right, so we're going to be...
Experience.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting that luck back here. So the next map here is a fairgrounds, and we're going to be looking for a grenade launcher. There are, what, 7 spots we're checking out of 12?
6?
6 spots out of 12?
Out of 12, yeah.
So hopefully we get one of them. If we do, then there's a cool trick we're going to do at the end of the level to skip the crescendo event with the carousel. And then we're going to keep using that grenade launcher for the next map as well to skip the coaster. So me and Killer and Acids are going to be looking for the grenade launcher, and Patrick is going to be going ahead. And this is one of the few instances where Acids is going to get to do this second lead thing. He's going to be leading a little bit himself because Patrick is going to set up what is called an up warp.
I don't have it.
Basically, if we omni warp someone to him while he is backed up into a wall, then the person who gets teleported to him will warp up to the top of that wall. And we're going to use that to skip this first section of the fairgrounds.
Yep.
And so both of them are up there now, out of bounds, and they're going to traverse towards the next skip. While I set up and try to get... There's a smoker I got to kill. 2 dicer. All right. And we're all going to warp to them, hopefully. And no one found the grenade launcher, right?
We're checking the last
Not
one.
here.
Okay. We have to kill that? Yeah, we should.
Yeah, let's just kill it. But we do have a bile, which is the backup.
Patrick,
So
I have a bile.
Oh, wow.
that's fine.
Just go to the corner.
Who's after? No, yeah, who's the tank?
Hunter.
Idle someone. Don't do it on the fence.
Just 7.
Should I not be idle?
No, you should.
Just kill the tank. Okay, tank's dead.
Idle away. Idle away.
Here.
Okay. So we're going to be doing another series
You
of
never said.
upwards.
Yes. You can just go. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm up.
Yes, sorry.
Go. You go.
Oh, I fell.
Oh my gosh.
Just get around the...
We a party of
Just
two.
crouch around, yeah. And go straight. Okay.
Okay.
Scared of working.
It may not look like it, but we're freaking out.
Okay, yeah, so we warped above the massive...
Is everyone here?
Yeah,
Okay.
go, go, go.
We're good. Hey, we did it. We did wipe. Thank God.
We just made that.
There's 2 upwarps on that level. The second one is a backup.
Yeah.
Because Patrick is blind, so...
It wouldn't be a Left 4 Dead co-op run without a little griefing. With a little griefing. It's okay, though. Yeah, so we did what we did earlier in the level, but we did it twice. So we double upwarp to get on top of a big invisible wall there, and then we just basically walked to the end of the level instead of doing the crescendo event. So here, we're doing upwarp, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna do another upwarp to get on a similar invisible wall way at the top of the roller coaster and be able to skip right past that as well. We're going to be hiding amongst these swans while Patrick goes ahead. And then he's going to call for us to warp, and we're all going to warp inside the wall and take control one at a time so that we can all get on top of the invisible wall there. And then ideally we either have Patrick get stuck and then warp to us when we're at the safe room, or we kill him after we vote expert, but we're probably going to have him get stuck.
Get me, folks. There's a chump.
Meow.
Good talking.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Are
Good.
Is he gonna stop?
Yeah, just get stuck. Just in case.
Oh, you have to go with him.
Can they kill you guys? Yeah.
I'm behind you. Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
Remember to hold space.
Yeah, hold space for both here. Okay, so basically what we did there is we griefed again. So we did a fall damage cancel there. The first guy falls down, and the fall is high enough for him to be incapacitated but not killed. And then there's a tank. Hello.
You just jump to the right. You still can.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is fine. And so there's a way to cancel fall damage that you kind of saw earlier with the
Watch out for a second.
the slope bug that we did on Hard Rain, where basically if you are falling and you hit the very edge of something, then it'll stop all of your momentum. But there's a separate flag in this game where if you don't trigger that flag as well, then you will just die of fall damage anyways. And so you can actually reset that flag by going idle. So what we did there is we did a very similar thing where we stopped the fall speed by picking up the person that we're falling on top of, and then we go idle to stop the fall damage.
We're gonna have to wait.
Let's get inside the stadium.
So here we're going to be doing a
Vote.
warp into the wall here
Vote someone.
that we're just going to
Hold on.
concentrate for, to be honest.
Okay.
Setting up a gun.
This is so grief. Oh my god. How did this happen?
He's got to do what he goes.
Okay. Now we can.
You'll see if they reopen the door.
Yep.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, sick. Are you an expert? Oh, God.
Yep. You're gonna die.
I didn't.
Do it when you can.
You good, Patrick?
I didn't warp in.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh my God. Panic ensues.
I'm not through.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's what I was suspecting.
Yeah. This is good.
Well, you weren't saying it. Okay.
This is good. So he's stuck. Yeah. And if there's no one to warp to when you're stuck, you just die. That's okay though. We can just do this level again. Not a huge deal.
Please do not all drop your guns right there.
Yeah.
Grief me
We
so
got
hard.
this, guys. Don't worry. This run is hard, guys. All right, so
We are good.
me and Killer are idle, and Acids is setting up, and we're gonna get Patrick to go into this corner here. The goal of this is to skip Barnes.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get inside the stadium. I have
Hey,
an
meow.
idea.
Much better.
Sam, I need
Okay,
some
now
help.
hopefully.
Through?
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Cool.
Easy, what's up?
Thank goodness. Please clap. Oh boy. Yeah, so we warped into the wall there, and Killer was in the wall, and I was in the wall with him, and we were on expert, so Killer kills Patrick and then downs me, and that gets us stuck in the wall so that Acids is able to warp into the wall even further, and that causes him to push all the way through the wall and skip the event there. The first time just got really scuffed because there's guns all over the place. There's a ton of like really technical bot AI stuff that was going on there that was trolling us. But thankfully on the second try went a lot cleaner. So now we're on the finale and we're just gonna set up into a bunch of different god spots and just try to kill the common and the tanks as fast as possible. We're actually gonna be getting out of the spots to kill tanks faster because it is faster on this map with 4 players to kill them instead of letting them die from getting not knowing where the players are. This would be a great time for some donations while we just stand around.
Okay.
All right, we got $25 from Jazz, who says meow, meow, meow. our Lord and Savior, RS Killer, and also hi, Acids. Good luck and don't mess up.
Hi, Jazz.
Too late.
We have $50 from Kublai Khan, who says, had to donate during my favorite game of all time. Congrats on a sick Halo Infinite run, waifu. I know you guys will kill it for Left 4 Dead as well. Long hair gang, let's go.
Let's go.
He does have some nice hair.
Gonna be a smoker approaching you.
Yep.
Where you should be.
We ain't got time for this, Alice.
We have $15 from Beaumont Yo, who says, Left 4 Dead 2 is a staple of my gaming group. Let's get that Last Stand showcase, and hopefully after my friends and I will try some of these strats.
Back.
We have $50 from Caledonia, who says $50 for 10 tickets to start the $5 train for the Last Stand showcase. Choo choo.
Get closer, friend.
Yep.
We have $50 from Namarcel, who says, finally a Left 4 Dead 2 run at a viewable time in Europe. I have to donate. We had $15 from Forbezilla, who says, Left 4 Dead 2 and an Eternal Enigma? Is it my birthday? Take my money and give it to more Left 4 Dead.
Heal it. Hold on a second.
So this game is really, really random, as you can tell. And one of the most fun random things in the whole game is the vehicle that picks you up at the end of this finale is actually a 50-50 chance to be on either side. If it's on the side that Patrick's on, then we can't do this trick that we're going to go for. But if it goes on the other side, then we can. And it's called coin toss because of that. It's literally just a 50-50. It's a coin toss, 15-second time save that we're going to go for. If it does spawn on the correct side, then the actual hitbox that ends the level will spawn in as soon as the helicopter spawns in. So you're just going to want to, what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 players stand inside of that and the other 2 players die. And what that's going to do is, if it does spawn in the right location, they'll be inside the hitbox when it does. And because of that, the level will just end immediately. So we're going to have the vote up. And hopefully if we get lucky here, it will just, there we go, we got it, cool.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it just ends early, yeah.
It just ends early. It's a pretty cool trick. It's a little scary if because you get out of the god spots to go do it, and then you're on the complete side of the arena.
Yeah.
So we're loading into Dead Center now. Dead Center is going to have a really cool trick right at the beginning. We're going to skip the whole first map. Me and Acids are going to jump on the table and go idle immediately after we pick up a couple of things. And Patrick is going to set up to warp us to Killer, who's going to yeet himself off of the building and towards the safe room, because the safe room is like right underneath us.
Head to the evac center at the mall.
Gotta agree. Let's follow them to the mall.
Are we good?
Yep.
Battle?
And here we are. We teleport in to Killer right as he dies and get to the safe room immediately, skipping the whole first level. So this level, Streets, we're going to be looking for a grenade launcher. It's going to be really important for the next couple of levels. Sorry, this run's going really good. I don't know if you could tell. So we're going to be splitting up, looking for clues, looking for a grenade launcher. We got it already. Nice. That's really good.
You want to warp me ahead to cover
Yeah,
that?
you can have it.
And then we're going to do a boost that's going to put Patrick, or he's going to upwarp us out of bounds, and then from there we're going to do a boost to get towards the end of the level. And we're going to be skipping the entirety of the level here.
Idle Trent.
Yep.
Hey, watch out!
We're going to be skipping the entirety of the level here.
We were just hunting after some shit.
Yep. That's fine. And I'm you upwarp. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to be skipping the entirety of the level here. And we're not going to be doing the cola section, unfortunately. Nice tank. Good thing we sent him for safety.
Right? Just gonna snuggle him quickly so we can go run.
Oh my god. Meanwhile, me and Killer are just staring at each other. Patrick's gonna get in a corner. He's gonna tell us to warp. I'm gonna warp Killer. He's gonna be teleported up into the wall and out of bounds, and then he's gonna get us all there. We're gonna all warp to him, and he's gonna do one more boost.
Meow.
I'm up. Now I'm out of bounds.
Yep, he's out of bounds now, so that means that everyone is gonna be able to warp to him. And then we're gonna do one more boost, which is gonna get us towards the end of the level, and then we're gonna need to do one more warp to get him inside the wall back in bounds.
Stop that shit.
Tank coming.
Meow.
Have to kill that.
Probably first.
Oh, we killed it.
Nice.
It's low, I guess.
And so we have to be careful here because if you get too close to the safe room, you won't be able to teleport in. I'm not in yet.
Hey, watch out, man. That thing charges.
Not in yet.
Oh, wait.
I'm in.
Oh,
Yeah, I was looking. I didn't realize it was in.
And here we are at the end of the level. And so now we got Maul, and Maul is one of the more complicated levels.
We cool.
There's a lot
One
of
of the biggest changes from the 2018 run.
Yeah, we're gonna skip the entirety of the mall map as well, with one boost and a couple of very complicated idle warp setups. So Patrick's gonna run ahead, and then we are going to warp myself and Killer to him. And when we do that, we're gonna do a boost that's gonna get Patrick up out of bounds onto the 3rd floor, where he's not supposed to be quite yet. And then we're gonna send Killer into the wall, and he's gonna be stuck in the wall. And then we're gonna warp someone to him as well. And we're just gonna basically be chaining warps through the wall until we get to the end.
Okay, good.
Bro.
So here we have Patrick up against the wall, and Killer is warping. He was warped through. Now he is midway through the level, and he's gonna run to the end.
Oh, I have a
There's a
tank.
tank. Of course.
That's interesting.
You probably
We
gotta
got
go around it. Yeah.
we got a nice 1v1 going on here.
We can do it fast here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna let him focus for this.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Good.
Okay, good. It worked.
Please do not hit me. Okay. Yes.
Through the wall.
I'm just staying stuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some speed here.
He's gonna be going really fast. Oh my gosh, it works.
And there it is. You know, the level.
That shit was too goddamn close.
Why did my game just tab up?
Yeah, so basically there's a whole series of warps, and that last one is really scary because he has to jump and flick away because you can't actually teleport to someone if they're looking at you. And so he has to get him stuck in the wall in the air where he's nav reset so that we can warp to him even though he's stuck in the wall. And when you do that, you can skip the whole level.
Pretty screwed.
So here we're on the final level of Dead Center, Atrium, where we're going to be splitting up and grabbing a bunch of different gas cans. Everyone has a dedicated path of gas cans to get to.
Also,
And we
ignoring the elevator, but yeah.
Yeah, we ignored the elevator, which doesn't start the doesn't actually start the event. So we actually have free reign over this area. We can collect all the cans without having to worry about dying to commons or specials.
There's some random commons.
Yeah, specials will spawn, and there are some residual commons, but we don't have to worry about the horde, so we can gather all the cans. But we do have to actually start the event before we can fill the gas cans into the car, because if we don't, they just won't count. And we have to collect all 13 cans.
Also a pretty big fear of shooting cans.
Yeah, if we shoot a can here, that would be great. It would be just like this run.
If we don't have the glows, so we can't even tell where they respawn, we have to guess where they came from.
And hopefully we have adrenaline to fill this fast.
We do. Yeah, also pouring adrenaline just makes you pour stuff. Or taking adrenaline makes you pour stuff.
7,
Yep.
Physics.
You squeeze the cans really hard with adrenaline.
11, 12, 13, I think we have all.
You can put it up, don't vote yet.
I got one.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Good atrium.
it's very easy to lose a can there and just they spend a minute looking for it.
Yeah. So here we're on the Parish, which is the last campaign for main campaigns. How is that incentive going, by the way, for Last Stand?
Well, I can let you know the Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand showcase has been fully met.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody, very much.
Appreciate that. Yeah, so this is the second to last map we'll be doing. And right from the start, this map's really, really short. I'm just going to jump off and take a swim because I love the water. Being from Arizona, don't see very much of it. Patrick's going to go ahead and we're going to do another up warp that I'll get a good vantage point of on my screen here. He's going to go into this corner, and that's going to teleport, I believe, Killer, right, into the sky on top of the buildings. Going to do some parkour here, run across some invisible barriers, and just it's a big zigzag level. The Parish level design is just a big old zigzag. But if you go on top of the buildings, just go right past everything.
Sloppy out there.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a few more donations in here for Left 4 Dead. We have a $123.45 donation from Wait What? Who says, I remember playing this at LAN parties ages ago. Never anywhere close to this competent, though. Really hyped to see how the run develops. Loving seeing a crowd again. And best of luck to all the runners.
Thank you. So here...
I got a bile.
You got a bile? Nice. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to be... The three of us, bar Patrick, are going to be collecting some throwables and getting into the spot where we're going to be able to warp to him. And he's just going to run ahead to the crescendo event. And we can skip this crescendo event, but we can't skip starting it. So he's going to warp us in on that. And then we're going to attempt to use throwables to boost him over the fence, skipping a lot of the crescendo. Hopefully Killer hits the bile one.
Okay, I'm good.
The bile one's the coolest. And we hit it. Hog!
Did you not make it over?
No.
Yeah.
Just take your adrenaline. We have
Yeah, we have a bunch. That's unfortunate.
And then he's going to get in the corner, and we're going to warp acids through.
Yeah.
Hopefully this tank doesn't mess us up.
And then...
I'm just warping instantly.
Yeah, and then we're running.
Wifey,
I'm stuck?
I'm just going to not look at it.
Yeah, maybe hopefully I'll warp.
Patrick needs to warp too.
Yeah, you need to wait a lot.
I'm in?
Yeah, we're waiting on Patrick.
There's a jockey.
Oh my goodness.
He's only got a pistol. This is really scary.
Oh, that was so scary. I'm limping, barely alive, but still.
Oh my god, it worked. Run.
Let me get Patrick an adrenaline. I'm going to try to... You can heal, actually. You have time. Wifey, you can take yours.
Cover me for a sec. I gotta heal.
Oh, you healed me. Nice.
Somehow survived this level.
That was very sketchy.
Yeah. I feel like we've said that every level. But
It's getting pretty...
And the theme of this run so far, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you know, it's Left 4 Dead. Stuff's random, you know? This is a pretty good showcase for how disastrously wrong everything
You're
is going.
coming up to another level with just pure randomness.
Yep, yeah, this level is going to have... we're looking for a grenade launcher again, because we really want one for the finale.
It is guaranteed on this server.
Yeah, it is guaranteed, and we're going to check every single spot so we won't miss it. And there is something that I am going to do that I would love to invite other people to do if they want to. The final map is going to have a lot of B-hops put on Patrick. We're going to boost him into a bunch of hops, hopefully. And every subsequent hop that he hits, I'm going to donate $5. He has the potential to hit like upwards of like 20 hops, but it's very difficult. So no pressure, but I'm going to do it. If anyone wants to join me, that would be cool. So we're looking for the GL here, and then we're going to warp him. I'm just going to run around because I'm griefing.
No
So
me. Okay.
this would be a good time for like 1 or 2 donations.
It's not here. It's on your assets.
Okay.
All right, we have $42 from Anonymous, who says 42 for more Left 4 Dead 2. And we have $50
Oh, no.
from...
Warp.
We have $50 from Corey, who says, been watching GDQs for a few years now. Happy to be able to finally donate.
I'm in.
Okay.
I'm trapped.
Do you have a GL?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. Maybe someone warp to him,
Okay.
then kill him, then die on the bridge. I think that's gonna be the play.
Waifu warp me. I'm putting a gas robot up.
Oh my gosh, my boss just jumped out.
He has a Molotov. I'm going to use that.
Anyone out there?
Why did I warp over you?
Oh, there's gonna be a
we have
tank on the
a grenade
bridge
launcher.
too. So.
Wait for the
He's
molly.
killing us all the molly.
Oh, right.
I'll hold it. You can vote.
Oh, right here.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm here. The next map, we're going to be doing some more grenade launcher shenanigans. We're hopefully going to be warping me and Killer up to Patrick, who is, we're going to boost him over the level and out of bounds, and then we're going to warp Killer again, and he's going to warp to him and grenade launcher boost him back inbounds at the end of the level. Just basically doing an L shape right to the end instead of going through all the zigzags and all the scary stuff. But of course, it's still scary because it's Left 4 Dead.
Outside of the map, which looks exactly
I'm
like
also gonna try
common
to do some
American
stomps,
cities.
on commons to get on the other side of the fence. Let's see.
Yeah, this
Really like to
goes very painfully
call
sometimes.
at defense. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Okay.
No thing.
Fire in the hole!
Yep.
Oh, excuse me! Excuse me!
So yeah, he's up on a massive clip on the bus.
Excuse me.
Man, they lighten up this whole place. We gotta get to the
We should do
bridge.
another boost to get back in bounds, and then we don't
Yep.
have to save him.
Yep. And so we warped him there. They're gonna do another boost.
Will you
He's gonna land on top of this roof and hopefully don't die when he
There's
falls
the
down.
bridge.
We're good. And then he's gonna call for us to warp. Of course, there's a tank.
At the right timing.
Yeah.
I hope the tank doesn't mess with it. He's fine.
There's a
Far
safe
away.
room in the bridge.
Yep.
Just don't take control.
Come on, people, get heal. Ah!
Okay, and so we're at the last level. This is going to be the important part. If I get the crowd to hype with this would be really cool. Just count for every hop that Patrick hits after he does the grenade launcher boost. It'd be really hype. I'm going to donate $5 for each one. But first, we're going to be grenade launcher boosting him on top of the map, and then we're going to be throwable boosting Killer on top of the map as well. So they could set up, and then he's going to boost and try to go super fast Mach 10 and B-hop to the end of the level, where we're going to do one last boost.
Don't change
We
your
get the
tempo.
glitch.
I don't think so. I think I'm fine.
Okay.
Nice,
I was gonna say, I think I actually just made it.
nice.
So he's
Now
gonna
they're
heal
up there.
first because even every small little bit of help.
Yeah, so here we go. Ready?
I shot him.
Need to get
Ready? One. Oh, this is so
He's been hitting
sad.
that every time. In fact, it's like 8. Like, oh, that's so unfortunate.
Feels bad. Hey, yeah,
Kind of got baited.
feels bad, man. That's okay. Hopefully we hit some sick hops here without the GL boost. And then we're gonna warp to him whenever he calls. And then we're gonna do another boost, which is gonna put me on top of the bridge to set up for the last boost, which is gonna send me all the way over the water and towards the helicopter. And
Tap dancing.
we're gonna teleport someone to me right before I hit the ground and die, kind of like we did at the beginning of Dead Center.
Get me out.
Yeah, and the last trick in the run. That's what this is.
I'm grabbing the pill.
I didn't hit any hops either. Feels bad.
My bot's doing the same. I love this game.
Anyone needs some pill? All right.
So we're gonna warp him up here, and he's gonna do a very peculiar setup. And I'm gonna call for the warp.
Good.
Meow. You got a fade?
Fade.
Got a fade.
And
Should be
that
Over here.
is time.
Time.
I think we went a little overestimate there because we had to play Hard Rain 3, which was a big mistake.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Let's get set up for that last stand real fast.
We don't have to switch versions.
So it shows that we like went back to the beginning of that level there. That's because there was a fade. Basically, it's like everyone was dead, right? So for like a moment there, everyone was either dead or idle. And so the game thinks like, oh, everyone's dead. So it starts a fade, and then once the fade's over, it restarts the level. But as long as you get the fade out for finishing the campaign, then you beat it, which we very definitely did. We had plenty of time.
This seems to be an issue because I can see the game on my screen.
Your monitor break?
Maybe.
You mind if I read a special donation?
Go for
that
it.
just
It's
came-
perfect time.
That just came in since we just hit this incentive.
Oh,
We have
never mind.
$25 from Matt NF, who says, donating for Last Stand. I was one of the developers of that campaign, and seeing it on Games Done Quick is so surreal.
You can join.
So glad to see Left 4 Dead 2 being run and seeing everyone come together to raise money for charity.
It should be about 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Also, while we're getting set up, just want to give you an incentive update on the Final Fantasy X laughing cutscene. We are a little less than 50% away. We're currently sitting at 14,690. We need 30,000 for that, so a little over 15,000 for that cutscene. So just wanted to give you that update.
And are we ready to go on the last stand?
Yeah, because time's going to be in a couple seconds here.
We can restart to the main menu. It's fine, but
I'm getting too old for
Are we good to
this
start
horse
it?
shit. Looks
Okay.
like we're
All
winding
right, so the timing starts in 3, 2, 1, and go.
So, yep. This is The Last Stand, which is a new campaign that came out
September 2020.
September 2020. It's a community-made update that was officially pushed by Valve, which is really dope. And we are going to be showing it off in all of its 2-map glory. It's a notoriously hard campaign, but with 4-player strats, we are going to be flying right through it. The first thing we're doing is we're all grabbing melee weapons.
We actually get to abuse the Easter egg room.
Yeah, a really cool thing about this is there's an Easter egg room, and we're going to use it for the speedrun because it's perfect for warping.
It's actually the only option.
Yeah, it's the only option, so
Nothing else works.
it's perfect. We're going to be all using melees and breaking open this door. If you've never gotten the achievement, this is how you do it.
I got that impressed.
Okay, a little safer from a tank. Okay, I got smoked, but the tank went up and punched me and released me like this. So
Good.
So we broke open the bonus room, and fun fact, Patrick's name is actually on the walls in this room.
Yeah. QA.
It helped it
Shout out to
QA for the
Mr.
update.
Fells as well. And Wilson2234, and anyone else in this list that I don't recognize.
And so we're going to be doing a triple warp through this wall here. So Patrick's going to set us up into the corner, and we're going to warp me once he takes care of this hunter. It's very scary.
first,
He's going to warp me, and
meow.
I'm going to take control, and then we look here, and then we're going to warp Killer,
I'm in.
and he's in, and I'm going to go idle, and then we're going to warp him through, and he's all the way
Okay,
through.
and he's
Nice.
all the way through, but there's a witch that I'm very scared of. I don't know what to do about that.
Turn your flashlight off, bro.
I'm just gonna go in here. Just
The
everyone
tank?
idle.
Okay, the tank.
Oh, never mind.
Through?
The bot is walking away from.
You could vote
Yeah, wait.
expert and die on the witch, or maybe, or I don't.
grabbing pills.
Okay, it seems to work.
I popped out. Someone has to go get the gel for me.
I'll
Acids,
get it,
get it,
but
yeah.
I don't know the warp spot.
Patrick, we're gonna have to kill this tank, I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
The worst spot's right beside on the rock.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to the safe.
Yeah, that's
This rock?
Where is it?
Okay.
No, there's,
Go.
it's just on the ground.
This?
Straight ahead of you, left. Sorry, just walk over there. All right, right. No, right more. There's just a pile of rocks on the ground. You can just
All right. Don't go, waifu.
Yep. All right, I'll wait.
right there, idle.
I'm moving.
Get back
Probably
on
because
it.
of commons.
Get back
Go
on the back.
Zach.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hi, Charger.
Is it fine?
I'm moving.
Bum, bum, bum,
No,
bum,
because Zach was the safe room.
Am I too close?
Yeah, that
Okay,
should
looks
work.
good.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
here.
Hey, we did it.
There you go. Sorry, I just had to switch roles there from what we normally do, so it got a little bit weird.
Panic ensued. He thinks it's
Evil
funny.
Lewis laugh.
Yeah, he thinks it's funny.
For the last level.
Where's this RNG for this round? We had a witch and a tank at the spot where we need all of that.
It's going great. But that's the appeal of Left 4 Dead, honestly. Just some
Every act-
crazy, insane, wacky stuff happening, and you trying to figure out. So how do we not make this super slow? So speaking of that, we're gonna do a little trick here. There is a finale here where we have to hold out and then also collect some gas cans. But when you jump down off of this platform here, it actually causes the director to stop, and the director is what causes all the enemy spawns to happen. But if you just jump off of the top platform
Oh,
and die,
not like that.
because you're griefing, then you skip the trigger, so the director stop is still there. And so what we're going to do is we're going to send Patrick ahead with this
I
boost.
need to kill these clones. I'm very low.
Not a good slide.
Not all the way.
You can slide all the way up the hill. It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, so we send Patrick ahead with the boost, and then he's going to start the finale. And we're going to do another boost back here to boost back up to the director stop trigger when he tells us.
The weapons are inside the.
Tell me one, Patrick.
No.
I'm shooting him.
And boosting back up there will hit the trigger and cause the director to stop, which causes the horde
good.
that currently spawn to not spawn. Basically, it just tells the game like, oh, well, we don't need the commons anymore.
We did get stung because we were late.
Yeah, we got some of them, but it helps to clean it up.
Yeah, so we won't get any more. And then the tank will just spawn really fast.
And so now we're just going to be fighting a tank and then collecting some gas cans. and then
unique finale they made. It's the second part. It's like a collecting finale and a survival finale. So
Yep. This is a great time for some donations.
Well, we've still got plenty. We have $100 from Ian Zimniski, who says, "Hey, GDQ, seeing a Left 4 Dead 2 being run brings me so much joy. Keep up the work, and let's see that Last Stand showcase." We have...
So thanks, Spawns.
Go ahead.
We have $15 from Jerky, who says, "Left 4 Dead is one of my all-time favorite games. I am so glad I could wake up and catch this run on time. You're doing amazing. Please sing us some Midnight Riders." We have $25 from Corrosive Frost, who says, "Is there anything Waifu can't do?"
Host.
Hey, now, come on.
Oh,
One day. We have $55 from Raider Monkey, who says, "Have been getting back into Left 4 Dead 2 with some friends since the pandemic started, but our times for a single map are usually more than this run's estimate. Let's get that Last Stand."
Fire in the hole!
We have $10 from Midnight Riders, who says, "Reports of us lip syncing are grossly exaggerated. These Ellis and Coach haters will be hearing from our special infected lawyers." We have $100 from Bill, who says, "If Left 4 Dead 2 was so great, where's Left 4 Dead 2 2?
That's a good point.
Solid.
There's another Left 4 Dead game we've been waiting for.
Would you like me to continue?
Yes, please.
All right. We have $25 from It's Orban Time, who says, "Hey, it's Waifu, a current Halo Infinite world record holder. Good luck on the run, everyone, and let's all donate to a great cause."
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, we killed the last
We're going
tank.
to go to the boat, and then that would be the end.
Yep. We just got to get to the boat, escape,
That was a really
the
good
last stand, and then we're good to go. And then that'll be time once we're on the boat and it fades out. I am getting left behind.
Left 4 Dead.
I'm getting left. Wow. I get it now.
Our boat is here. Let's go.
The boat is here.
Look out.
And
And that's gonna be
And
time.
time.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for having us. Thank you so much, GDQ Tech Crew and all that stuff for setting this up. This was a difficult setup. We really appreciate it. Very accommodating, all that. That went terrible, but that's fine. That's kind of how
Left 4 Dead be like that.
Left 4 Dead's kind of like that. If it's not something crazy going wrong, it's like, oh, we should experiment with something now, or all sorts of crazy memes.
Fortunately, our backups were really good, so...
Unfortunately, we had the biggest thing is we had to play level 3 on hardware, and that was...
Yeah, that was super unfortunate. Definitely that's never happened before moment.
Yeah.
I'm Waifu. I stream full-time and do YouTube stuff. You can follow me at twitch.tv/waifu. I do lots of Left 4 Dead, Devil May Cry, all that stuff. And you guys want to shout yourselves out, or anybody, thanks, the Left 4 Dead speedrunning community. Awesome, very awesome people, and a great time.
So yeah, of course, thank you for having me here. First of all, I want to thank two people that encouraged me to take part in this event. Of course, first of all, my friends here that encouraged me to come here. Also, my parents and my girlfriend, Sarah. My parents are watching me from Poland right now. Polska górą, And yeah, thank you to all Left 4 Dead 2 community, because it's an amazing community, and I highly encourage you to speedrun this game. Even though it might be difficult.
I want to say thank you to Ty and Thomas in the audience behind us, who are who've been our rides at this event, and also Thomas is our ride back to Canada afterwards. So.
Lastly, I'd just like to shout out some people. Ken even and M Sushi were the first two people that I found in speedrunning, and were definitely the ones that solidified my interest in speedrunning. And I'd definitely say without them, I would probably not be here on the stage today. So yeah, huge thank you to that. And of course, thank you to my friends here for really pushing me to come. I have awful social anxiety, and I would have never guessed that I'd be doing this here in this day 2 years ago when I picked up this game and started speedrunning. Yeah.
Thanks for having us, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, that was a fabulous co-op run of Left 4 Dead 2. That was Eurus Patrick, Acids, RS Killer, and Waifu. And again, thank you everybody for donating for that Last Stand showcase. And an incentive update, our next incentive is the Final Fantasy X Laughing Cutscene. We're a little less than halfway, and that run is currently getting set up. But thank you again for everybody who has donated. It is now time for me to exit the host desk for the last time. I am an eternal enigma. It has been an amazing week. It has been so wonderful to be back here in person. This has truly become one of the most special weeks of my life for many reasons, and I'll never, ever forget it. It's been great to run Silent Hill 4, been great to host again. This is my 11th time hosting at a GDQ event, and it has been something very, very special. Thank you all very much. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, our next amazing host, LM Motos, will be joining you. Summer Games Done Quick 2022 will be right back after this.
Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. I'm Loremaster Motos here for this Final Fantasy X run with the small but mighty 4 a.m. crowd. We have to let you go for a little bit for some technical difficulties, but bear with us and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. We're here raising money for Doctors Without Borders with donations from you like these. James of Time donates $50 and says, big love to all the runners and event staff. Your amazing work makes a realm of difference. Hent donates $50 and says, the laughing cutscene is iconic. Would be awesome to get this shown in the run. That's an allusion to our next incentive, which is for the Final Fantasy X laughing cutscene. We're at $15,000 out of the $30,000 goal for that. Yes, it's Final Fantasy X any percent cutscene remover next, but we're gonna add this one cutscene back in if you get your donations in now. Bonnie donates $125 and says, a GDQ without Mario 64? We can't have that. Time to donate. I agree. That's for our bonus game, the final bonus game, Super Mario 64 120 star. We're at $59,000 out of that $300,000 goal. It appears that it's so far away from now, but believe me, that time is going to pass in no time at all. So get your donations in for that bonus game if you want to see it. Cream of Wheat donates $100 and says, incredible runs tonight.